I was at the little register, whatever, and he was like, Nisa? And I was like, hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome to you. I am Nee, and y'all already know what time it is. You saw that title, you saw the thumbnail, so you already know what's going on. Today we are gonna be getting your boy Ryan with a little epic prank, okay? If you saw our Truth or Drink, then you already know what this is, what it's about, okay? If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it so you can figure out what I'm talking about, figure out what this little revenge prank is about to be about, okay? Anyways, you guys, it is going to be a banger. So make sure you like, comment, share with your mama, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, and all your cousins, all right? But today we're gonna be pulling off a little prank on your boy Ryan. I'm gonna be telling him that I ran into a little ex-boyfriend at the grocery store, and he wants to meet me and take me out on a little coffee date. All right, you guys, I'm not even gonna hold you too long because you already know what it is. Team me down in the comments below. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Can you come to the car? No, I just need to talk to you about something, and I wanted to talk about it in private. Okay, bye.
Eventually.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up? I was already in the garage, so that's why it didn't take me too long.
Okay.
What's up? You everything okay?
Everything's fine.
You feel cozy in here?
It's cozy?
Yeah, it's
I make it a little cozy.
Yeah,
Make it a little cozy.
That's because it's a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
I feel good in
That's why I
here.
got my sweater on. Is my sweater nice?
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah, you look cute always.
Lost a little weight too.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
I
Been doing my little 1-2.
You been getting your shikari on, huh? You're running.
I've been doing
cardio.
I've been doing good. I've been getting a lot of steps in, a lot of steps. I've been losing a little weight. I feel like I'm looking kind of cute. And not from period.
Looking good like the car right now because the car all washed.
Hey yo, what the?
How you gonna compare me to the car though?
But this is our baby.
Okay.
But you my baby.
Okay. Okay.
What's up though? What you gotta talk about? Everything good?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about something, run it by you, run it past you, and just let you know what I'm doing, and you know, things like that. Because we here.
I know you've been grinding. We've been grinding.
Okay.
You got a new venture?
No, I ran into somebody, and I'm so surprised. Like I never thought that I would run into this person.
Oh, what?
Especially
out here?
Yeah, especially with us like moving from California out here. I never thought that I would just run into this person.
Right. How? Was she? Is an old friend of yours?
Yeah, I ran into an old friend.
and
y'all went to
school together or something?
No.
Okay.
We didn't go to school together, but we got a lot of history.
Okay.
A lot of history.
Yeah, boy.
You know of this person,
Okay.
and it's not a her.
Okay.
I ran into an old friend.
Okay.
And yeah, he wants to meet up for coffee.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Who is he?
Who?
And why he wanted to meet you by yourself?
It's I ran into, and I was like, dang, it's a small world. Like I didn't expect to ever see you. I was at the little register, whatever, and he was like, Nisa? And I was like, and it was just, wow. I didn't ever expect to run into him.
Wow, like what you mean? Wow, what
I was surprised to see. I was surprised to see him. Like I didn't ever think I was gonna see him.
So excited!
And so he wanted to meet for coffee.
Yeah, to catch up, and you know he got kids and we got kids, and you know he wanted to meet up for a little coffee date.
So when we meet him?
We?
Yeah, we. Yeah, you think you about to go on a coffee date? Nigga, you married. A coffee date?
You don't trust me?
I trust you. I ain't know who this dude is. No.
Nope.
That's not happening. That's out of the question. By far, that's out of the question.
I haven't seen him since like 2009.
I don't care if you ain't seen him since you was a baby.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
That's out of the question.
Why? Why? I already told him it was okay that you was cool with it. He was like, okay, I want to make sure, like, it's cool. And I told him it was cool.
It's cool when we walk in there together. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, this is my wife. We can do some Starbucks, and y'all can talk while I'm there.
Oh, hell no.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Why it ain't gonna work? Why are you trying to meet up with him anyway?
What you mean? That's my old friend.
What that mean though? What if I was like, my ex called me and she wanted to meet up for some ice cream? You gonna be cool with
How
that?
many encounterments we ain't had with your ex?
Yeah, but they ain't never said let's meet up for ice cream or coffee or go grab lunch. What does that look? What do I look like? Being okay with that?
Whoop-de-doo.
So since the shoe is on the other foot, it's not okay? Like, I'm confused. I'm always around your ex.
The shoe is on the other foot? What do you mean shoe is on the other foot?
If the shoe
never
is on
the
your
other
foot.
Huh?
It is.
My shoes fit well on my feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's if we have an encounter with my ex, it's like, hey, this is my wife, Nisa. This is whoever it is, and then we go on about our business. It's never, hey, what are you doing? I just got asked out for coffee from such and such.
So it's a no?
It ain't a yes. Hell yes or no.
Got him. We got him.
Hell yes, it's a no.
Why? I don't want to tell him that. I already told him it was okay and it was cool. You just gotta trust me. You just
Why would you do that?
You just gotta
Who
trust
does
me.
that?
What do
You
you
didn't even
mean?
confirm with me first to see if it's okay.
Because I know it's okay. Because I know it's okay.
Why would you tell your ex it's okay to meet up with coffee and you haven't even confirmed with me if it's okay yet? That's what I want to know.
Because I knew you was gonna be cool with it.
No, I ain't cool with that.
Sorry.
Why would you think I'm cool with that?
Because
What is this about? Why?
I mean, didn't
What did
you?
y'all meet up at anyway in the first place? You don't even got time like that.
I was at the store. I ran into him at the. I told you I was shocked. I was like, dang, I ain't never expect to see him, especially at the grocery store. So he hit me, and after we had our little encounterment or whatever, he hit me on Instagram and was like, hey, you know.
And what y'all
Coffee.
supposed to do when you get coffee or after you get coffee?
We
or-
just gonna catch up, like, hey, how's it been? How you doing? How your mama? How your sister? How's your brother?
So when he trying to meet us?
Meet us.
Yeah, what day? What time?
I'ma schedule it for Wednesday when you at work.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's okay.
Nah, telling them we pulling up. I'm calling off then.
We calling off?
Yeah, we pulling up.
Nah.
It ain't no you. It's a we. We pulling up to have some coffee. We pulling up to have some cappuccino. We pulling up to have some grande latte. So it's a no. It's out the question. Get that out your head. What else we gotta talk about? Some shopping? Grocery shopping, school shopping, Christmas shopping.
You for real right now?
I'm dead ass.
No.
Like, no. No. You ever seen the Dikembe Mutombo? The basketball player? No.
Bruh.
That's exactly what was going on here.
I mean, I thought since we was, okay in hall passes, that it would be all right.
No, you did not.
What?
You still on that? I chose not to answer that.
You answered it by choosing not to answer it.
Yeah, I said...
You drank.
Yeah, that's not saying
That's
yes, I want a hall pass, and that's not saying no. That's saying I choose not to answer.
I said absolutely not, and you drank. That's answering the question by drinking.
Okay, absolutely not. I don't want no hall pass.
No, we far past that now.
Nah, what you
made
mean?
your bed, so you gotta lie in
So
it.
you trying to get you a hall pass? Is that what we saying? You trying to get you a hall pass
I mean, if
to
that's
go on a
what,
coffee date?
I mean, if that's what's in your mind, then let it. So be it. And that's on period.
Nah, that ain't what's my mind. That's what you telling me.
I didn't say that.
You said
Just like you drank and you didn't say it, I did not say that. I
nah,
said since
this
we
is,
were.
This is different.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You wanna know how it's different?
Why?
Because I drank. You telling me. This is referring to that.
Well,
This is referring to me drinking on the hall pass question. I can't believe you still on that. I can't believe you serious about.
I am, because I was a little hurt. I was a little upset that you said you said
That's
it without
crazy to
saying
me.
it.
That's
You
crazy
said
to me.
it without saying it. So I'm gonna tell you this.
So how is that?
I'm gonna
if
tell you
I didn't
this.
say it?
I'm gonna tell you
That-
this.
I mean, I said
I
it.
am going to tell you
If I didn't
this.
say it, I said it.
I'm going to tell you this.
You crazy. This is no.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna tell you this. It's a no.
Okay, can I say one thing?
Go ahead. Say what you gotta say, cause
It's a prank.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I'm like, man, you got this. You got this, and you trying to meet up with a friend. You got this. This is on your finger, and you trying to meet man.
So
Going back to a hall
So,
pass and stuff, bro. I can't believe you.
so for real, no, I can't go on a coffee date.
Man, you better get up out of here talking about going on some coffee date. Hell no. Can't go on no damn coffee date. What you think this is?
It was so worth it, y'all.
Ain't going
It
no
was-
coffee date, no ice cream date, no lunch date, no brunch date, no none of that unless
Y'all,
I'm
run-
involved.
Run it up in the
Nah,
comments. Team
I
D
don't
in
hear
the
that.
comments. Run it up in the comments. He believed it. He
How you
fell
trying to
for
do? How you
it.
trying to
He
do a hall
believed it.
pass prank? Cause I drank.
He fell for it, y'all. But anyways, we got him. We got him real
ain't get
good.
nothing.
Team
You
D
ain't
in the
get nothing.
comments. You believed
You
it.
ain't get
You
nothing.
believed it. Yeah,
So
you
what?
did.
Yeah, I
you
did.
believed it.
I believe,
you believed
but
it.
I believe in you to not do nothing. I just don't know this dude. So if you would have been like, yeah, I ran into one of my homegirls, you had your hall pass all you
I
want.
could have lied. I could have lied and said it was a homegirl, but I chose to tell you exactly who it was.
See, I'm crazy. I'll put a tracking device on your phone.
Anyways,
And
y'all, it's getting a little too deep now.
I got saw there.
It's
Hey,
getting a little too deep now. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
I got peoples in Vegas. They gonna call me up like, hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Lord. I'm gonna have to be
I got
watching.
people, yeah.
I'm gonna have to be watching my back, y'all.
You are.
We'll see you
I
in
got
the next one.